Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream, Ringo TV Reactions. Ringo TV Reactions. We are back again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We're also going to be going live on the Ringo TV Raw channel as well. Right? Welcome to both channels, Ringo TV Raw, Ringo TV Reactions. We got to talk about this situation with Shannon Sharpe. Those of you that have been following the platform, you know that I've already covered this story already. I think I did about 3 videos regarding the situation. And it's not surprising to me what happened to him, because this is what he wanted. You know what I mean? This is the price for cooch in 2025. The price for cooch. See, the black man have always fetishized the white woman. And in Shannon Sharpe's case, you know, you got this 50-plus-year-old man chasing around a 19-year-old. I mean, it was going to be a disaster anyway. And on top of that, she's white. So it's like, I don't feel sorry for him one bit. I mean, he got exactly what he deserved. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing a lot of people, they're mad at the woman by saying she's wrong and she's guilty and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, if you look at the tapes that we reviewed, Shannon basically said that he want a sinner. That's what he said he wanted. Shannon said he want a sinner. Now, the reason why he settled out of court is because Gabriella have secrets on him. You know, he allegedly, he likes to take things in his butt. For real. All of these guys, like the Diddy's, this is why all of these guys, they settle out of court. A lot of y'all don't know that, but when these men settle out of court, it's normally to hide the fact that they're in the closet. They don't want the secrets to come out. You know what I mean? Now, I know it's shocking to some of y'all, but this Gabriella woman was retired by Shannon Sharpe. He retired her. Imagine that, guys. Imagine this. Shannon Sharpe retired an OnlyFans model. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, guys. This woman literally got on social media to tell the world that she's stepping away. She's stepping away from OnlyFans because Shannon Sharpe basically retired her. Shannon, if you listening to this, you a sucker, dog. Like, I'm telling you straight up, there's no recovering from this one. You are forever a lame. It's sad, guys. It's sad. A moment of silence for Shannon Sharpe. I said a moment of silence. I mean, think about this, guys. You're 50-plus years old, and you out there trying to get some white cooch out of all the women in the world. You went and got yourself this young, hot tenderoni who's an OnlyFans model. You could have traveled the globe. You could have went and found yourself a woman overseas, a woman with no history, no fans. You decided to go to OnlyFans to find Gabriella. Gabriella must have been a freak, because for him to settle out of court all this money to the point where a woman says, look, I'm done with OnlyFans. I am done. That mean that this woman got like 50 million from this dude, bro. You know, 50 million, bro. Absolutely sad, bro. Was the cooch that good? That's some expensive cooch. I mean, when you think about it, like $50 million for some cooch, you could have went and hired a streetwalker, bro. Like with all the money now, and I'm not encouraging guys to go out there and actually get a streetwalker, but in 2025, guys, and I'm gonna have to probably talk about this in other videos. It's 2025. A lot of you guys be out here spending all this money on women when really all you want is cooch. And I'm not encouraging this. Because, you know, people, they twist my videos, they twist my words. They always say, Ringo exposed, he's promoting prostitution. You know? But in my mind, I'm like, with all the money you guys are spending on women playing these little games, why don't you just go pay for it? It don't make no sense. I mean, if all you want is some cooch or some quick head, then why you guys are wasting your time dating, ruining lives, going broke? I mean, sooner or later, they're gonna legalize it. They're gonna legalize it. Don't get mad at me now. It's already happening. When you see all these women on OnlyFans selling their butt, I just don't get it. I don't understand how a guy can get his credit card and go to OnlyFans and sign up. Like, I just don't get it. Like, what do you guys get out of that, bro? Like, you're beating your meat. You know, I'm trying to go to the store to get some lotion. I can't find no lotion in the store. I'm at the damn Dollar Tree looking around. I can't find no damn lotion. Miss, there's any lotion in the store? No, we don't have no lotion in the store. No lotion. I want the aloe vera one. No lotion in the store. You have to leave store now. Who bought out all the lotion? You simps. You guys are going on OnlyFans, spending millions, making women rich. And y'all here talking about Shannon Sharpe losing his bag? These guys are spending money on OnlyFans secretly, and they busy talking ish about Shannon Sharpe losing millions when you guys are making OnlyFans models millionaires. Now, I gotta talk my talk, man. A lot of you guys are just suckers. Any dude that would sign up to OnlyFans to see some woman breasts, you're a lame, bro. You're a loser. How do you feel, bro? Your credit card information is locked in that website. Address. The AI system know where you live. Know that you're beating your meat. Because there's no other reason to sign up. I mean, you're signing up so you can see some videos and footage to beat your meat. Like, what exactly are you signing up to OnlyFans for? Other than to beat your meat. The OnlyFans model know that the only reason why you signing up is to beat your meat. What, you thought she liked you? You thought you and her had like a little relationship? No. She's a hustler. She's a businesswoman. She's just doing her thing. But I just can't understand how you guys can go up to these websites, man, and literally sell your soul, bro. It don't make no sense at all, guys. Absolutely no sense. So, Shannon Sharpe took a major L. According to Bugsby or Bugs Bunny or whatever his name is. He's basically saying, yeah, man, this big doof right here settled out of court. Gave this woman millions, bro, so that she could be retired. Ain't that something? He gave her millions of dollars, guys, to hide his secrets. Let me see what this thing says on this article over here. Lawsuit accusing Shannon Sharpe of sexual assault settled, says the lawyer. Pro Football Hall of Famer member Shannon Sharpe has resolved a lawsuit that accused him of sexually assaulting a woman during their relationship, her attorney said Friday. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed without prejudice. Now, the lawsuit is going to be dismissed without prejudice, meaning that this man gave her an easy bag, bro. This woman didn't have to work for nothing. All she had to do is just turn around and take some pipe, do some freaky stuff, and she walked away with 50 million. What does this say about men in today's day? What does this say about men? Look at all the black men getting dragged through the courts, losing millions and millions and millions. Ain't that a shame? This woman didn't have to work a day in her life. Not a day in her life. And look at how much money she was able to earn, guys. Absolutely sick. You know? So it says that the lawsuit, wait, where we at? Okay, all matters have now been addressed, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed without prejudice, Tony Bugsby said on Twitter, on X, meaning the suit can't be refiled. So he can't even do anything about it. He lost all his money. It says no details were released. The lawsuit filed under Jane Doe had sought 50 million. Sharpe called the allegations false and disruptive. Well, why you settle? If the allegations is false, why would you settle? Why would you settle? And make sure y'all clicking that like button. Y'all be hating. When you come on to the show, hit the damn like button, fam. Stop playing games. You in here, you over here, support the show. Don't just sit there. Hit the like button, right? Got more likes on the Ringo TV Raw channel than the large platform. That don't even make sense. Like literally, there's more people viewing on the small channel than the larger channel. Ain't that something? That's because nobody's hitting the like button. Now, let me get back to this topic here. It says no details were released. The lawsuit filed under Jane Doe had sought 50 million. Sharpe called the allegations false and disruptive. When the lawsuit was filed in April in Clark County, Nevada, he stepped away from work at ESPN on April 24th. He didn't step away. They got rid of him. They told him to sit down. You understand? He didn't step down by himself. He already knew he was in trouble. You know, because a lot of these guys that we see on TV, that we see on the internet, they be doing things with women secretly that they don't want nobody to know about. Now, we know, based on the allegations, that it is alleged that Sharpe may be on the DL, may be bisexual, may be one of those Diddy types, you know, that they like getting plugged, butt plugged, or whatever you want to call that stuff. Allegedly, you know? Because we know Diddy is into that freak stuff. We know what he's into. And Shannon, the reason why we know Shannon allegedly like butt plugs and all that other stuff is when that audio was released. Remember the audio that was released where they claim he was, I guess, getting it in with a woman. You know, like all of that stuff is fake. I mean, come on. You know, nobody makes a mistake and goes live on Instagram. There's a lot of different buttons you got to press in order to go live. So we know that's a lie, right? That was all set up to make him look like he be smashing women and he's not gay or anything like that. I'm not saying the man is gay. I'm just saying that he's a little weird. Allegedly. But at the same time, because of that, we knew something was wrong with Shannon back then. So for this lawsuit to come out and him to settle this fast without a fight, it proved that he had a lot to hide. It proved that there's some dark, sinister things that he don't want the world to know. I mean, even if it never comes out, we already know. Even if we don't find out that he's probably allegedly into men, maybe not men, but sex toys. You have to understand, this man went and got with a white young lady, 19 years old, so you know she was plugging him for ONLYFANS content, allegedly. And he was into that type of freak stuff. Remember, this guy is a Hall of Famer from the NFL. So he wanna get tackled. He wants somebody to line back him. He wants somebody to be in his end zone. You understand? So it was a flag on the play from the beginning. From the beginning, when this case started, I knew something wasn't right. I knew something wasn't right. So there's no telling what that young lady was doing to that man butt. Now, we got to investigate this story, guys, the right way. I'm the only content creator that will go this far in my investigation. Nobody else will touch this part of the story. But Shannon have some dark secrets that he's wanting to hide. He's right now trying to do regular content on YouTube like we don't know what just happened. He busy talking about women NBA players and all this nonsense. No, Shannon, what were you doing with the grease? That's the question. What were you doing? Shannon, inquiring minds want to know, what was Gabriella doing with the grease? I mean, just look at this guy on the screen, fam. And again, for those that are viewing, we're streaming on 2 platforms at the same time, the Ringo TV Reactions channel, Ringo TV Raw, right? So when I say look at the picture, I'm talking about on the Ringo TV Reactions channel, right? If you look at Shannon Sharpe's face, you can't see that that man is fruity. You can't see it. Now, I'm not saying that he's into men. That's not what I'm saying. He may be into women, but he don't look like the kind of guy that was accustomed to being with women. It's like once he got into the money, then he started to get into the women. Because how old is this dude? Like 58 years old? It's like 58, right? Or 54. I'm not sure. But I think he's around like 58, right? So for a 58-year-old man to be with a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old, guys, it goes to show he wanted to brutalize her. he wanted to work her in. Y'all heard the audio. That man threatened that woman life. He threatened to beat her up. All of that stuff. I already reviewed all of those tapes. I don't feel like playing those audio tapes no more, right? Maybe down the line I might do another video, but there's no need to. Just, you know, you could go on my platform. I got the videos right there. You know what I'm saying? One of them is a year old, but that had nothing to do with that case, right? But 3 of those videos I've done 2 months ago. So I've covered this story already. You know, I had one woman, she come into my live in my comments under one of my videos, basically trying to claim like white women are dangerous and we shouldn't even be thinking about black women. I don't even know why she wastes her time doing that, because this is not a white woman, black woman issue. This is about a sucker issue of ninjas that are thirsty for cooch. That's what this is about. You guys are out here swimming in cooch, not realizing the danger. How much times I gotta tell you guys? Cooch is expensive. If all you wanted to do, and again, guys, I am not encouraging you guys going out there buying box. That's not what I'm encouraging. I'm not that guy. At the same time, what's the point of getting into these relationships with these women, knowing they're going to sue you, when you could have just hired a woman of the night? I mean, didn't Kevin Samuels teach you that already? Didn't he do that? Kevin Samuels taught you guys to hire a woman for the weekend to avoid all of these problems. But y'all didn't listen. Y'all go out there trying to have relationships with 304s. You know? I don't understand this garbage, bro. This doesn't make any sense, fam. No sense at all, man. And people out here acting like they can't see this mess. At Lauren, what you want me to do? Stop the show? You want me to stop the show to go talk about another story? I know that already. Breaking news. Who cares? Deal with that another time. I mean, what do you want me to do? Stop what I'm doing now, close the show? Hey, guys, you know what? Might as well just end the show, guys. I'm out. Do I need to do that? Go light up a new live stream to talk about another story? Or do I talk about this one first, and then I can talk about the other? I don't get it, guys, when people come into the live chat to tell me breaking news. Breaking news, guys. So and so and so is dead. 1,000 other people talking about the same thing. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to raise them from the dead? Oh. It's nothing I can do. I know that might sound a little harsh, but I'm at work right now. Should I leave my job to go to another job? If I'm working on somebody's car, you see me at the mechanic shop, I'm working on the car, right? I'm getting the tires off. We got the car cranked up, and you come over. Hey, man, breaking news. What? There's a car broke down the street. Really? It's breaking news, Ringo. I can't believe it. It's broke down the street. You gotta help. I'm helping somebody already. Do you see what I'm talking about, guys? Let me see. Somebody says what? I'm reading some comments on the whatchamacallit, Ringo TV Raw channel. Give me a minute. I think somebody want to get roast. Let me see. The fake laughter chairs to agree with your points is crazy. You need a longer laugh track, man. The loops is so obvious. Well, as long as you're watching my show, that's all that matters to me. So you can continue there and waste your time. But let's get back to the content, guys. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. I forgot about it when the troll came in. Oh, I was talking about the person that told me breaking news and whatnot. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. So I hope my point is clear, right? I don't even know why the person retracted their comments for. Like, we already saw them. What are you doing? Right? So let me get back to the content. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. You know how YouTube is. They always hating on your boy. We got the best platform on YouTube, best production value, everything. I mean, we stream on 2 platforms at the same time. You know what I'm saying? All these other YouTubers, you know they're going to be copying me soon. You know how it goes, guys. Like, Ringo's streaming on 2 platforms. Let's implement the same thing. Okay, so it goes on and it says that Sharpe called the allegations false, disruptive. When the lawsuit was filed in April in Clark County, Nevada, he stepped away from work at ESPN on April 24, but had pledged to return by the start of the NFL preseason. A phone message seeking comment from Sharpe's attorney, David, wasn't immediately returned Friday. The woman first met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles. See, that was his mistake right there. She met Sharpe at a gym. Now, guys, when you're at the gym working out, right, you can't be thinking about these women. When you go to the gym to work out, you're there to work out. Now, guys, let me give you the secrets, right? Y'all ready for this? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to get the inside scoop on why women target you when you at the gym. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to give you the science behind this math that I don't think a lot of you guys understand. Right? Now, when you are a man and you are involved in physical activity, right? All of your masculine levels go up. When you're working hard, for example, a construction guy, he's out there, he's in the hot sun, he's sweating. All of that stuff is attractive to women. Very, very attractive. When you are working out in a gym and you working out and you sweating and you really in your zone, the sensitivity levels go up very high. When a woman walk in and she see you, she's instantly attracted. Instantly attracted, guys. That woman is looking at you like, damn, I want to give him some head. I'm telling you the truth, guys. Women are normally highly attracted when they see you. You understand? Because you're working. You understand? You're in your zone. There's a lot of intense exertion going on. So when you're putting in all that work, she's understanding the stamina of a man, the strength of a man. So she pretty much want you to lay pipe. You understand what I mean? That's why it's kind of dangerous when you're in the gym and they have women there, because it can be a distraction. It can be a distraction. She's going to be checking you out. That's why a lot of guys got in trouble in the past in the gym, you know, including workers that work in the gym, because they fall for the okie doke. When you go to the gym, it's no time to be focused on women, bro. You got to focus on your routine, focus on your workout, do what you came there to do, and leave. This clown met up with her at the gym, bro. Of all places. Of all places, man. It says the woman first met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023. Now imagine, in 2023, he met this broad. It's 2025 and she got 50 million. You know? It don't make no sense. We got a religious person in the chat. I think your name is Lonely, whatever. Lone Line. It's always a religious person in the live chat. Says, head is not allowed and not mentioned in the scriptures. This is why, let me explain this, guys. This is why these religious people don't got no relationships. Because y'all be telling on yourselves when y'all come to this platform. Like, y'all be in my comments saying some weirdo stuff. So let me get this straight. You're saying head is not in the scriptures. So so how we all got here? The Bible says the marriage bed is undefiled, which means whatever you want to do in that bed, you can do. Do you understand? Whatever you want. What are you talking about? The marriage bed is undefiled, but your bed is empty. You don't got no man. You know what I mean? Let's get your comment up on the screen because we got to entertain her comment. It's always a woman. It's always a lonely, lonely woman, bro, with cobwebs on her cooch. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Again, make sure you like the video. So I mean, if you just think about the username Lawnline, we're just going to call you Lonely. Head is not allowed. Head is not allowed and not mentioned in the scripture. Are we talking about the scriptures? You know that person is over 50, right? It's always one of them religious Christians that always want to talk this nonsense. Got cobwebs on her cooch. Her cooch got gray hairs. Now, you know when your cooch got gray hairs, you know you're doing bad. You're doing down bad. I can guarantee you that is not a white woman. Because you know them white women give head. That's why Shannon Sharpe got with the white woman. White women automatically know how to give head. Everybody knows that. When I was in junior high, we already knew the game. We knew once we're in junior high, you got to get yourself a white woman. Because she gonna give you some mean head. How many of you brothers ever got some head from a white woman? And she made your rod disappear instantly. You was like, damn. Shit. And she there doing her thing.
You like that?
Yeah, that's good, man. Shoot. My goodness, girl.
I know you liking that. How's this?
Wow. That's what was going on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But see, now you get yourself one of them religious women, bro. You get married to them, bro. You ain't gonna have no sex life. I don't recommend any man get married to a Christian. If you a man at the sound of my voice, do not marry a Christian woman. Don't do it. Because she'll trick you into doing it. She'll tell you, you know,
baby, we gotta get married.
For what, babe? I mean, we good. You know, God understands.
Well, I'm a Christian. And I don't believe in us just kind of doing what we doing. I don't believe that. So I'm gonna need for you to put a ring on it so we could get married. And I promise you, when we get married, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, for real, baby girl? All right. Now, I'm gonna go get that ring now.
Yeah, you go do that now. I'm gonna go tell my pastor that we're gonna get married, okay?
All right. Definitely. Don't you brothers go do it. If you marry a Christian woman in today's day, bro, you ain't gonna have no sex life at all, bro. I mean, just look at that comment. That Christian woman, because she's most likely a Christian, said head is not allowed and not mentioned in the Bible. That's why she don't got no husband. That's why she don't got no husband. You know, this is crazy, man. Where's that person? That person probably left already, right? I bet you that person gone. That person gone, bro. That was the last comment they made, bro. That person was gone, bro. As soon as I mentioned these things, bro, they just packed their bags and left. They don't even want to be in the comments. Let me tell you something, guys. I have to be very explicit. God made man and woman to fuck. Do you understand? Do you get it yet? Right? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob made men and women to come together to fuck. Did you get it? For all you religious people in the back. That's how we got here. That's why we got here, guys. Let me get you some scripture for that. Let me get some scripture for the religious people. Okay, let's get some scripture for this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Get some scripture, guys. Because, you know, people don't understand the Bible, guys. They don't understand it. So, I don't know if this search is going to get what I'm looking for. Okay, it did. It did. Okay, let me put this on the screen. Let me put this on the screen so we can get this. Because people, man, I tell you, religious people are the worst, guys. Don't get with a religious woman, bro. She ain't going to give you no head. She ain't going to give you no loving, nothing, bro. Not even a foot job, nothing. Everything with her is going to be religion. She's going to be like,
I don't know. What you talking about? Head? What? I ain't giving you no head. I follow Jesus. I follow the Lord. I don't believe in defiling myself like that.
come on, babe. I had a hard day at work. That's why I married you.
So you mean to tell me you married me for sex? I'm a holy woman of God. I'm not doing nothing. No head, no hand jobs, no foot jobs, nothing. You're not getting nothing from me.
I told you guys, man, you better stay away from them Christian women. You know? Now they're going to get mad at me and say, but I thought you were a believer in Christ. Yeah, I am. But I don't want you. If I know I'm going to have a boring sex life, why would I waste my time? Why would I do that? I want to be able to lay pipe. You know, I want to be able to grab your head. Can't do that if you're religious, you know what I mean? So let me get this scripture on the screen, guys. All right. Okay, let's start from verse 5. Let me get this on the screen. Because, you know, a lot of religious people, man, they're crazy. They're really out of their mind. They're out of their mind, guys. They believe that sex is a sin. You're not supposed to be having sex. Everything is sin, sin, sin. That's why I, stay away from them, bro. They're damn near crazy. I don't even argue with them, bro. It's a waste of time because normally people that talk like that, they don't got no husband. They don't got no family, no kids. You know? Did that person ever come back to the live chat? I don't know if they came back. Let me check to see. Did they ever come back? Let's see. Line whatever came back says, no, that is not true. Man was made to provide and women to cook and comfort. Sex is only dessert when I feel like it. Guys, do you see what I mean? This is what I mean, guys. I mean, you making Christian women look crazy out here. But it's okay, because we're going to talk about it. Because you're proving my point on why these guys need to stay away from you damn Christians. Let me put your other comment on the screen because this is sad, guys. This is why I tell you. Notice what they said. It says, no, that's not true. Man was made to provide. So let me get this straight. I'm providing, but I can't get no head. So I'm providing. I'm paying all the bills, the rent, mortgage, car note, insurance. I'm paying every damn thing in this house. And I can't get no top. Not even some surprise top. Nothing. See, guys, if you got to ask your woman for some top, you're in the wrong relationship. Your woman is supposed to know that you need some top. Like if you've been out in the yard, taking care of the yard, out there sweating, and you come inside tired, she's supposed to make sure she take care of you. She's supposed to be like, look, you know, go on and freshen up and I'll be in there in a minute. That's a good woman. That's a good woman. And that's why you ladies always losing your man to the woman at the job. Because the woman at the job, she don't hesitate to get that man no top. Shout out to all the ladies at the jobs. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the job wives. All of us brothers, we got much love for you. Without you, the world wouldn't be able to go around. So shout out to you. It's something about the job wives that really help a brother out. A lot of you guys, you know what I'm talking about. Don't talk too much because then your old lady might find out. But the job wife, man, she's an interesting character, man. She's the type of woman that don't hesitate. She will text you on your phone, tell you to meet her at the back room. You know, in the back room of the job where nobody go. That room. And she already done freshened up. Like, you know, those type of ladies, man, at the workplace, I don't know how they do it, guys. These women will bring their care package with them with their lotions, their fragrances, their perfumes, all that stuff in a little Ziploc bag. And they'll go find a shower room or whatever. They'll freshen themselves up for you. And then text you, right, with one of those peach emojis, like represents her butt, and tell you come get it. No cap. And see, you women that are in these relationships, you getting mad at me, but you don't even take care of your man. That's why the woman at the job takes care of him. Now, check out the comment above, guys. This Christian woman says, no, that is not true. Man was made to provide and woman to cook and comfort. Well, how is her job to comfort if she's not giving me no top? Why do you think Shannon Sharpe is in trouble? He wanted a woman to give him top. He wanted a woman that was going to make his rod disappear. Ain't nothing like the feeling when your rod, the head of your meat sauce, hit the back of the crevices and make her tonsils twerk. I mean, ain't nothing like that, guys. You got to try it sometime. Next time that woman give you some head, bro, you gotta make her perform the way you need to, bro. You gotta hit the back crevices where the tonsils are at. Once you pass that region, bro, that is when you getting some head. That is when you're getting some real head. If she's just playing with your damn rod like a lollipop, that's not head, bro. Real head is when her head is now a machine. I mean, I'm trying to explain it the best I can because, you know, this is YouTube. Trying to keep it clean, even though it's a sloppy job. But yeah, you gotta hit the back by the tonsils, guys. You gotta. And once you do that and she start to gag, that is when she's getting the training that she needs. Now, some of you ladies, you might be a little scared, you might be a little nervous, but you know, as a guy, you gotta take it easy at first. You know, because that's your woman now. You gotta take it easy. You don't wanna make her choke now. You gotta train her, be easy, you know, you gotta, you know, take your time now. Sometimes you gotta give her time to come up and breathe. She'll have a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. Now, here's the thing, guys. Some of these ladies will act like, well, I don't know. I can't believe Ringo's saying it. But let you get her in a private place alone. I guarantee you bring the freak out of that woman. I guarantee you bring it all out of her, bro. She'll be doing all sorts of stuff. But now that woman above, the Christian woman, she said that women's job is to cook and comfort. Sex is only dessert when I feel like it. Now think about that, guys. Why would you marry a Christian woman who's gonna only have sex with you when she feel like it? Why would you do that? And I know she got some old cooch. Her cooch is old. She got that vintage cooch. You know? The same Christian woman come back, she says, exactly, and it cost him $50 million. He committed to sin and his judgment came to pass. So you happy that he had to pay? I don't really care. I've learned from Emmett Till to leave those white women alone. I already learned that. Nope. Not doing it. I already got enough trouble with black women. I'd rather deal with them and go through all the drama. Right? You got to pick your poison, guys. You know, y'all want to be out here messing around with them white women, this is what you get. Shannon already knew the price. Listen, Shannon said in a video, he don't want a good old Christian woman. Remember that? Remember when, what's this guy name? His co-host? What's his name? The other football player, man. He told him, no, it wasn't him. It was Monique. Monique told Shannon Sharpe to get himself a woman around his age, or at least a woman who is in her 40s, a Christian, religious woman, whatever. That's what she told him to do. He said, I don't want that. I want a sinner. That's what he said. He said he want an ungodly woman, you know, and this is what he got. So I don't feel bad for Shannon. I mean, he got exactly what he deserved, but the Christian woman in live chat is saying exactly, and it cost him $50 million. He committed to sin and his judgment came. I cannot stand you religious folks. Y'all always talking about God judging somebody. How come God didn't judge you yet? What about your sin? How is it that God is judging Shannon, but he ain't judged you of your sin? Let me ask you a question. At the Christian woman, Lonely, that's in the chat. Are you a virgin? Have a man ever laid pipe on you? Have you ever held a man's meat? You said you believe, I believe, I'm pure. Well, that's not fact. The Bible says for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You see how we got her? Do you see how we got her, guys? She's a liar. She said that she's pure. That's a damn lie. You've been sinning. You've been given head in the church. That's right. You've been given head in the church. You know? And you over here fronting on social media like you ain't getting no top. You religious women be giving top all the time every Sunday morning. And then y'all wanna go focus on your Bible like you holier than thou. These Christian women be out here topping off the pastors. Topping off pastor in the church, bro. Let me call pastor up, man. Y'all crazy. Get pastor on the phone. Hey, yo, pastor, what's going on, bro? Got some crazy woman online right now. She talking about she ain't giving no head. And then, a whole bunch of garbage, bro. Let me talk to her a little bit. You can't talk to her, Pastor. She's not here in the studio. You know, as an 85-year-old pastor in my church, I love me some women's. I done slept with all of the women's in my church. My church. Amen. I said in my church. I love me some women's. I hear that, Pastor, man, but she's talking about no head and how sex is only for dessert. That's what she's saying. Dessert. I just got me a new order of Viagra. I love bringing women into my bed. Yeah. Yo, Pastor, you wildin', bro. But that's why you my pastor, dog. For real, bro. You always keep it a buck. Let me tell you something, son. In my church, I don't play with these women's. No, sir. I love bringing them into my bed. They just had some new women's that entered into my church. And I got them a Bible. And I told those women to come to my office because I wanted to teach Jesus to them. Yo, Pastor, you wildin' though, man. Like, damn, bro, you all the women in the church? Son, I don't play. I tell you, I preach the gospel. I lay pipe. I get them that wood. I get them that woody woodpecker. In the church. Yes, amen. Yes, amen. Yo, Pastor, man, you bugging, dog. What the heck is wrong with you, man? You wildin', bro. But Pastor, I'm streaming on 2 platforms right now, the Ringo TV Raw channel, man, and the Ringo TV Reactions, man. You know what I'm saying? This woman tripping, talking about, giving head for women is against the Bible and, it's not in the scriptures. Any woman that get with me gonna swallow the rod. I hear that, Pastor, man, definitely. We'll talk to you a little later, all right? I'm doing a show. Okay, bud, yeah, boo. I don't know, man. It's my pastor, man, you know what I'm saying? I've been, mentored by my pastor for many, many years. I don't attend his church. His church only allow women. He have a very, very strict policy about men being in the church. He just don't believe in it. I tried to come over there last Sunday and whatnot. He said, no, son. Men are not allowed at the church, only women. And based on what I'm hearing, he dealt with all the women in the church. And they don't even know. That's what's crazy about it. Right? So guys, be very careful about getting with these Christian women because I'm telling you, your life would be miserable if you get with them. And pay no mind to that Christian troll in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That person is all cap. That woman done swallowed the knob, bro. They ain't fooling me. Right? But let's get that scripture up on the screen, guys, because I told you already, the Most High called us to lay pipe. And I want to prove that by the scriptures, right? Over here, Genesis chapter 38, right? Genesis chapter 38, verse 5 to 10. It says, and she yet again conceived and bore a son and called his name Shelah. And he was at Shezib when she bore him, and Judah took a wife for her firstborn, whose name was Tamar. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him. So we see that the Lord slew that particular one. And Judah said unto Onan, go in unto thy brother's wife. Now notice this, guys. He told the man of God to go in unto his brother's wife and marry her. So how do you marry a woman? You gotta fuck. Did you get that? It's right there in the Bible. Let's get it for you. Notice this. And Judah said unto Onan, go in unto thy brother's wife and marry her and raise up seed to thy brother. So the man of God told him to go into his brother's wife, right? Because his brother is dead, right? So the wife need to bring forth seed. So being that your brothers, right, you're able to bring forth seed. Now, the way you marry a woman is you have to fuck. That's how you marry. It's not about, oh, let me go get me a contract from the state. No. You gotta lay pipe. You gotta give her wood. Balls deep. You have to hit it. From the back. From the front. From the side. Up, up, down, down. Left, right, B, A, start. That's what you gotta do. Am I right? So it says, and Judah said unto Onan, go in unto thy brother's wife and marry her and raise up seed to thy brother. Now watch this, guys. Verse 9. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his, meaning the offspring, the child. And it came to pass when he went in unto his brother's wife. So he fucked her. Did you get that? He was laying pipe. But that religious woman said that's a sin. You see that? He didn't even get to know her. The man of God just said, hey, go in unto thy brother's wife, lay pipe. People be getting mad at me on YouTube, be talking about, oh, I'm talking about laying pipe, laying. The Bible just told the man to lay pipe. The Bible. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his, and it came to pass when he went in unto his brother's wife that he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother. What did he spill on the ground? His nut. Now, in the Christian religion, they like to say stuff like Onan was masturbating. No, he was not. That's one of the biggest lies Christianity tell, is that Onan was masturbating, that he spilled it on the ground. No. The Bible says that he went in. It says, and when he went inside of her, deep. He was ball deep inside of her, fam. Then he pulled out. Where do you think the pull-out game come from? Come from the Bible. The pull-out game. When you hear these dudes talking about your pull-out game got to be on point, they get it right from the scriptures. Right from the Bible. That's where they get it from. This was the first sighting in the Bible of a man exercising the pull-out game. He pulled out and the seed spilled. He bust his nut on the ground, right? Lest he should give his brother seed. Now look what happened to him. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord, wherefore he slew him also. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob wanted this man to fuck. I gotta be explicit with you guys because a lot of you religious people, y'all be acting like y'all don't hear me. I try to talk with a very clean tone, make everything friendly for everybody. But when you got religious people that don't listen, I gotta speak raw and uncut. And also I'm streaming on my Ringo TV Raw channel, so I gotta be raw. I want you to think about what's going on here. The Bible says, and Onan knew that the seed should not be his, and it came to pass when he went in unto his brother's wife that he spilled it on the ground. So this man was fucking her outside. On the ground, he spilled it, lest he should give seed. So he took the pleasure of sleeping with his brother's wife, but he didn't plant the seed inside of her. And it was so much so that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was watching him fuck. How could you say that, Ringo? That's so disrespectful. What are you talking about? It's right there in the Bible. It says it right there. It says, and the thing which he did displeased the Lord. Wherefore he slew him also. So God Almighty killed Onan. Why? Because he didn't plant his seed. So he was watching him lay pipe. Do you see that, guys? But yet you got these religious people over here coming and telling me that I'm wrong when it's right there in the Bible. Now, how are you going to argue against that? Come on now. Make sure you double tap the screen on the Ringo TV Raw channel. And make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So, getting back to the case, guys, of Shannon Sharpe, man. If you haven't been living under a rock, you should know by now. And I already talked about this in previous videos where I told you guys that Shannon is going to lose. He's going to be paying a substantial amount of money. I talked about this 2 months ago, guys. You know what I mean? A video titled Shannon Sharpe versus Gabriella Zuniga, or whatever her name is, $50 million lawsuit. So you see that's 2 months ago. So this is not new to me. Also, another video, It's Over for Shannon Sharpe. He did the unthinkable in the worst way, right? Another video, Things Just Got Worse for Shannon Sharpe after leaked tape breaks the internet. So in 3 Power Pack videos, I've pretty much talked about these issues. And it is very clear that he was going to lose. But now it is written in blood now that this man lost a bag. He took a L. And it's embarrassing. I don't think that he'll be able to recover from this. He will forever be a simp. Nobody will be able to respect him for this. I don't know how his job at ESPN going to be. I don't even know if he's still there, to be honest, because I haven't been following if he's still there or not. But the point is to settle with this woman for all this money to the point where you cause her to retire from OnlyFans. Women never really retire from OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Listen, women never retire from OnlyFans. They never really do, because there's a lot of fast money coming in. But she got so much money to the point where she's like, look, I'm done. I don't even need to be here anymore. You know? It's crazy, guys. So, man, he took a major, major L, fam. Let me see. Again, shout out to everybody on the Ringo TV Raw channel pulling up. You know? Shout out to everybody over there. Somebody said, thanks, Ringo, for the content. Been watching you for a minute. Another person says, Ringo, you changed my life. God bless you. Appreciate y'all's support. Appreciate y'all stopping by to the platform. I'm going to try to stream from both of my platforms more often so that I could pretty much keep everybody in the loop, because we're on the large platform most of the time. And I want to make sure that the other platform people are knowing what's going on. We're talking about Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe took a major L for cooch. This is the price for cooch. So what can men learn from the situation with Shannon Sharpe? What could they learn? Right, let's talk about that, guys. What could we learn from this issue? Do we just laugh at Shannon? Do we mock Shannon? Do we make fun of him because of this? We could clown him a little bit, you know what I mean? He deserves it. But what could we learn so that we don't end up in a situation like this? You know? Well, the first thing is when you're dealing with women and you know that you only want cooch, right? That got to be talked about from the beginning. Like when you meet a woman, let's say, hypothetically speaking, you run into a woman, you're not really interested in anything else. And I'm speaking to those guys that's all you're into. I'm a Bible believer. I'm a man of the Most High. At the same time, I got to speak to you brothers where you are. If you're a man who don't follow the Most High, you don't follow the scriptures, and all you're trying to do is just deal with her and that's it, you got to just let her know what it is. Like, you got to just let her know straight up, like, look, I'm not trying to be in no relationship. Be like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is not interested in being in a relationship. You know? Like, he have multiple women that he deal with. And the thing is, they all know. You know why? Because he tell them. He's like, look, I'm not interested in no relationship. I'm only interested in situations. That's it. That's how he deal with women. It's no relationship. It's just a situation. So women will cling to him under the guise of, I'm just with him for now. And it's up to him if he want to make this woman his main chick or whatever the situation is. It's up to him. And those women understand that. So if you know that's your situation and all you want to do is just smash, that's it. You got to let her know, like, look, babe, I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I like what I see. You turn me on. I want to lay pipe. You know? I just want to fuck.
What do you mean that's what you want to what? That's all you want to do? So you mean to tell me I look this good and all you want to do is have your way with me? I'm not doing all of that.
And then you just go your way. That's it. See, if you just tell her straight up exactly what you want, there's no time wasting. She could get mad, right? And she could cry a river, and then you could just cut her loose. That's if you're that type of guy. You know what I mean? I think that in today's culture, and again, I'm not encouraging this, but I feel that it's needed in today's culture, regardless how you may feel, whether you're a Bible believer or not. I'm just speaking what the people are afraid to say. But in today's culture, what can solve all of these problems with men is that, and again, you could take this however you want. I don't really care how you feel about it. You can get mad. You can make 1,000 videos. None of that stuff mean anything because I know people are dumb and stupid, right? With the way the dating game is going, with the way men out here are spending thousands of dollars on women, they're going to soon legalize prostitution. It's going to be legalized all over the globe to the point where just like you want something to eat. I know that probably came off wrong, right? You want something to eat. Imagine a man calling a woman because he want to eat some cooch. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, babe?
Hey, how you doing? You reached the hotline of Selena Magara.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, babe? You know what I'm saying? I was on your page and I noticed that you sell cooch. I just wanted to order like a large order of some cooch with some special sauce. You know what I mean? I've been having a taste for some cooch.
Oh, you've been having a taste for some cooch?
Yeah, babe, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of hungry. I was just thinking about some mouth-watering cooch.
Well, I got exactly what you need. So, is that gonna be to stay or to go?
Well, babe, you know what I'm saying? I would like you to stay. I would like for you to stay tonight. How much would it cost for you to stay tonight?
Well, you know, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny now. It's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
Aye. So I'll take an order of cooch and for you to stay the night. I mean, I'm just really in the mood to do a lot of freaky stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to just go crazy tonight.
No doubt. I'll take care of you, no problem. I'll be over in about 2 hours. I'm gonna go get ready right now, because my schedule is really booked. I got a lot of clients. So I'm gonna be there in about 2 hours.
Aye. Cool. That is where the world is going to go, because that will eliminate all of this dating garbage. I mean, think about this, guys. Let's just think about it. When you guys take women on dinner dates, what's the end goal? You're trying to fuck. That's what you're trying to do, right? Most of you guys are not trying to get into no relationships. You're not trying to marry this broad. You're just trying to smash. Now, I'm giving you this truth. I'm just speaking straight because I'm tired of people lying. So, if they legalize prostitution, you won't have none of these issues. Now, some of y'all might say STDs, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Guys, it'll be a business where people will be checked out and all this stuff. Again, I'm not recommending that that's what you do. I'm just telling you where the world is going. Because once they do this, it's going to solve all of you problems, because the guys that just want cooch, they'll be going to the prostitutes, whereas the guys that want relationships will go to you ladies. Now we solved all of the problems. So now all of you decent women that want a quality man, that want a relationship, the quality men will be able to come to you. Whereas the guys that just want to sleep with women, they'll just go buy some cooch. Rather than wasting your time, rather than taking you on extravagant dates. I mean, what man want to take a woman on a date? Like, really, let's just be honest. What man is going to spend $1,000 on some damn date? He ain't doing that mess. She would have to be a woman he really, really is into for him to even go that route. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying a man can't take a woman to a nice place or do something nice. You could do that every once in a while. But to be honest with you guys, when you're with a woman and you really know her, like all of that stuff goes off the table. Because, like, we know each other, man. Ain't no need for me trying to do this and trying to do that. Who I'm trying to impress. You know? That's normally for men that tries to get cooch. That's why they take you on those dates. And most of those women are not even going to sleep with these guys. These guys are losers, man. I told you already, guys. If a woman want to sleep with you, it ain't going to cost you no money. Because she want you. She like you as much as you like her. The same way you want to lay pipe on her, guys, the same way she want to sing on your microphone. I'm telling you the truth, guys. I'm being very honest with you. Nobody else ain't going to keep it this real. You know? Nobody else ain't going to keep it this real, guys. So let me get back to the content. So let me get back to the article. It says that the woman first met Sharpe at the gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was 20, and nearly two-year relationship followed. So he met her in the gym. That was his biggest mistake. He should have never did that. He should have focused on his workout, but she targeted him. I can guarantee you she was a regular at the gym, coming in there every time she saw Shannon, and she already knew. This polar bear is over there sitting in the corner. She told herself, I'm going to get with him, I'm going to sleep with him, and I'm going to get his money. And she planned this whole thing out, guys. You know what I mean? The thing about the white woman, guys, if you could learn anything about the white woman, the white woman is very strategic in how she do what she do. The white woman will show you her butt. She'll put on some provocative outfits, something to kind of get your attention to look at her, right? And she know you want to fuck. You know, you could be in your neighborhood, guys, and you'll have this one. It's always that one or two white women. Put a 1 in the chat if you can agree with this, guys. You could be in your community wherever you live, guys, and it's always that one or two white women that always come outside in her short shorts, walking around, walking her dog, trying to make you see her butt, wanting you to get the desire of wanting to smash. She's setting you up. I'm telling you. All of us got them, guys. In all of our neighborhoods and communities, there's always that one or two white women that come outside in her spandex, showing her camel toe, very, very tight, ultra high shorts, showing her midsection. She's trying to look ultra athletic. And she always do the famous stop right by your house. Can I get a witness? She always do it. It's because she want you to fuck her. I'm telling you the truth. But she's waiting for you to make the first move, guys. Now, when you get with the white woman, you gotta be careful. Now, I'm not saying you can't get with a white woman. Because you know you brothers are gonna do what you're gonna do regardless. What I'm saying is if you got money, don't get with her. If you're a black man, you don't get with a white woman. You stick with your black women. That way, if the black women sue you or whatever, at least the money stay in the community. Can I get a witness? I'd rather the black woman sue me than the white woman. Because that's 50 million that's going to the white community. If it was a sister that took me to court and got 50 million, hey, I might have taken an L, but at least the money went back to the black community. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. You know, a lot of times the sisters might be saying, man, but you brothers, man, y'all shouldn't even get with these white women, you know, but you don't even want these brothers. So if the white woman offering him some pussy, what do you want him to do? You don't want him. You ain't trying to be his wife. You ain't trying to help him to get laid. So let's not even go there. What I'm saying is, if you know you a black man, you a multi-millionaire, don't even deal with white women, period. If you broke and you don't got no money like that, then hey, it's all good. Because you got black guys that are watching my show, they got a white woman and they started a family. I'm not here to knock their parade. What I'm talking about is these athletes, you know what I'm saying, that get with these white women. You know? I'm talking about those guys. What's that other young brother, the football player that got with that other Lane, whatever her name is? What's his name? Travis something. Travis Hunter. He's a clown. You know, right now they got some videos circulating of Liana crying. Guys, please stop falling for the clickbait. She's not crying because of a relationship issue. She's not crying for that. And so please stop sending me that video. She's talking about something else and people twisting the whole narrative into something. You guys are messy, bro. That's why certain content, I just don't even talk about it because people are thirsty for drama. But yeah, you want to, if you got money and you're an athlete, an executive, producer, whatever the case is, you coming up in the game, you starting to get your bread together. You want to stay away from white women completely. Like, stay away from white women, Asian women, stay away from them. At that time, you got to go on high alert as a black man. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm just laughing and I'm joking. When you get to a certain level as a black man in terms of financial status, right? You got to stay away from the other nations because they're going to see you as a meal ticket. Get with a black woman. It doesn't matter. Look, we deal with drama with our women all the time. I'd rather deal with the drama of a black woman than a white woman any day. You know what I'm saying? Because at least I know what I'm getting into. But when you get with women of the other nations, when you got money, bruh, it's going to be a problem for you. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, the Latina women, hey, stay away from them too. You know, they're just as the white woman. Matter of fact, they're white women. Don't be fooled. I'm a Latina. No, you're a white woman. Somebody said he's scared of white women for real. No, I'm not scared of white women. I'm just not stupid. And I'm not going to lose everything I got over some pussy. Not me. That's not happening to me. You got to be stupid. Look, Shannon losing millions of dollars over some cooch is a damn shame, bro. It is embarrassing as a man to lose millions and millions of your earnings over some box, bro. That is sad. That's nasty work, bro. But he asked for it. That's the thing that I don't get. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. And it's not about a white or black. A black woman could do you just as dirty. But I would rather, if we had to pick the lesser of the two, I would rather this happen with a black woman. You understand? Losing all your money to a white woman is nasty work, bro. Because he was bragging about wanting a sinner woman. He was bragging about wanting a woman who's, remember he wanted that porn star woman? The black woman that was a corn star. Y'all remember her? Remember he was on that broadcast and he was like, yeah, I want that woman. Yeah, I like those nasty women. Y'all remember her? Well, that's exactly what he's looking for. You know? So if I had an option, if I was in a situation, I would rather that be with a black woman because, hey, even though if I took a L and lost $50 million, at least it's with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? At least it's with a black woman. But when you lose $50 million, bro, and it's to a white woman, bro, the white community is rejoicing, bro. The white community is like,
Darlene, did you see what happened on the news? Yeah, I can't believe this. Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, I can't believe him. He actually lost all his money. He was out there with Daphne. Daphne, you know the woman down the block? Daphne? Yeah. I can't believe this. But it's so lucky. She's a lucky woman. I really believe it. I mean, last time we were out to brunch, me, Daphne, and Marla, we was all at the brunch and we was talking about this. I can't believe this. Shannon actually lost all his money. I can't believe it. It's like totally crazy. I mean, it's out of this world.
I mean, it's just sad, bro. He lost all his millions, bro, to the white woman. Now, be on high alert, guys. There's white women all over the place. A lot of you guys live in communities where there's white women. And trust me, man, when they see the black man come in, bro, they be wanting the black man to fuck. I'm just being honest with you guys. The white woman, let me tell you something about the white woman, guys. Let me tell you the truth. If you're a black man, right, and you move into a predominantly white community, bro, all the white women want you to fuck them. I'm just being honest with you. I'm telling you the truth, guys. This is the truth. They watching you. But you gotta move correct. Gotta be careful now. Again, if you're a black man and you got a bunch of money, you stay away from him. Because she's going to cry foul play. She's going to play the victim. He tried to grape me. He put something in my drink. You know, she's going to call the Klan. You know, she's going to call all of those guys out in the country. Hey, Billy, you know they got your sister now. What? They got your sister. You know that ninja down there down the block, that black man. You mean to tell me he done got my sister pregnant? You go saddle up that truck, Jesse. We gonna come on out there with them guns. We ain't no way that ninja gonna get my sister pregnant. Not out here in the South. We're gonna do what we gotta do, Jim Bob. They coming for you, bro. You're done. I'm just saying. Cause you know the white man, he don't like when you smashing his women. And don't let the neighbors see you bring that white woman in your house now. Oh, now it's gonna be some good old country gossip going on. You better sneak her in the back door of the house late at night. But make sure your neighbor don't got a Ring camera on their house, because it might see her walking in. But don't let her come in from the front door. You know what I'm saying? The neighbors are going to be talking like never before. You black and the white woman was invited by your house? Man, oh man. But they're going to be fighting for you guys. But I recommend you brothers stick with the black woman. But if the black woman don't want you and you got to do what you got to do, then you got to do what you got to do, guys. It is what it is. I ain't saying you can't get with a white woman. I'm just saying I've seen too many stories of white women taking black men to the cleaners. You know what I'm saying? They gonna listen. But guys, again, if you live in a predominantly white area and that white girl want you to come over or want to come through for you to lay pipe, don't let the neighbors see. Especially the racist ones. Because you all know if you live in a white community, there's gonna be racists. You do know that, right? Just like in the black community, you got haters, you got people that's jealous, you know, we got our own internalized racism in the black community. But in white communities, there's always going to be that one racist somewhere. I tell you what, I cannot stand that N-word. Every time he come outside, he's over there watching our women. Look at him. He's black, and I know Daphne likes him. What are we gonna do about this, Jim Bob? What are we gonna do about it? Well, I don't know. We probably could burn his house down. Probably put up a cross by his house. I don't know, but we gotta do something. We gotta do something about this N-word. I don't know. Well, you know what I'll do? We'll try to set him up. You got daughters, right? That's right, I got daughters in my house. Anybody mess with my daughter, they're gonna get this shotgun. I got a plan. It's a diabolical plan, but I got one. Why don't you go get one of your daughters to go over there by his hair house? You make her ring the bell, and when he open the door, you tell your daughter to run inside and start to scream. That sounds like a mighty good plan there. That'll give us justification to come into his house with our shotguns, and we can nail the son of a gun.
When do you want me to go over there, Daddy?
I'm telling you guys, don't let them set you up. Don't let them set you up, bro. A lot of y'all be opening your door too fast. No, you better look at that Ring camera and talk to them through the camera. Who is it?
Hi, it's me. I'm the neighbor from down the street, and I was just wanting to introduce myself.
What are you doing by my house?
No, I noticed that, y'all moved into the neighborhood, and I just wanted to come over and introduce myself to the family.
Young girl, you just go on down and move on down the block and stay away from this house now. Don't even come back over here again now. You stay away. That's a setup, guys. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for that okie doke, man. It is a setup. That's how they get you. You open the door, then the young girls say, oh, he did this. He tried to grab me. And that's how they get the police to come out, guys. I'm telling you what I'm talking about, bro. That's why you have to have cameras everywhere, recording 24/7, bro. You better sign up for that Ring Cam service that records 24/7, or you get your own surveillance system that you can run via your own system in the house, and it records all day, every day, 24 hours a day, non-stop recordings. You got to have these tapes, bro. It is what it is. So Shannon Sharpe, man, fell for the okie doke. Let me see if I could get a photo, guys, of the woman in question. Let me see if I got this, bro. Where is it? Let me see. Because it was apparent that he was going to go down, bro. Okay, here we go. Let's get this on the screen here. Let me put this on this side here. I mean, we got a photo there, but this is the woman here, guys. Now, this is the woman that Shannon retired from OnlyFans. She came to him, and Umar Johnson warned you. Even though he's a fraud too, you know what I mean? All of these black guys that you see on social media, they all be smashing white women on the low. You know what I'm saying? But they be fronting for the social media clicks, acting like they just pro-black and they just all about the black woman. They might love black women, but let a white woman come along and give you some PUSSY on the side. You gonna hook up. I'm not saying you can't deal with a white woman or an Asian woman. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you got money as a black man, you gotta know better, dog. Like, you gotta know the game already, bro. How many athletes did we see get sued? How many allegations have we seen of black men lose a bag? And it's always a white woman, bro. Always. It's crazy, And all the black women that love to say stuff like, you need to stick with y'all women. You don't even want these brothers. So stop it. Remember, y'all living y'all single life. Remember that? Y'all living y'all best single life. You don't want no relationship. You don't want to be married. So let's stop acting like you want these brothers. Half of you ladies don't want Shannon Sharpe. You might want his money, but you don't want him. You know what I mean? So don't cap, So he lost his bread. This woman retired from OnlyFans. She's about to go start her whole life, and she's going to most likely get with a white guy. Because that's how they do it. Like, the white woman will get with a black man, get the money, and then she'll go get with a white guy and marry and have kids. That's what she'll do. But for real, guys, be very careful with the white woman, bro. You got to be careful. Now, I'm not saying, again, I got to keep on specifying this. I'm not saying that you can't lay pipe. You're a man. You can do whatever you want to do. What I'm saying is that when you got money, you got to tread lightly, man. You got to think about this. Get those contracts going. Get the documents going. Get the paperwork ready. Get your attorney ready. Get everything set, bro. It don't make no sense you spending $50 million on some cooch, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. Just remember all the things that was done to black men via white women. Think about this. Y'all remember the movie Mandingo? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that film, Mandingo, where the black guy, they was using him to fight the other black guy, and then the dude's wife, the white woman, she called him in and she started feeling him up while he was standing there, and she felt his meat. See, listen, white women desire a black man to pretty much lay pipe on her back. She desires that. She don't even want to be around these white guys. She want a black man to really put that meat on her back. So what I'm saying is, just like in the movie Mandingo, the white woman brought him in, right? Made him lay pipe, and then she got pregnant. You remember the situation? She got pregnant. She had the baby, and it was a black baby. Y'all remember that scene? Put a 1 if you remember that scene in the movie. She got pregnant by the Mandingo. They found out it was a black child, and they killed the baby. You see? So what I'm saying is, it's an old movie. You gotta remember these things that went on. This happened all throughout history, right? They really don't like when you get with the white woman. They hate it. Now, there's a lot of interracial dating. There's a lot of interracial relationships. Even in a lot of the communities that you live in, sometimes you'll see a black woman and you'll be like, wow, black people live in the community. No, you gotta see who she's with, because in most cases, she's with a white man. Just like you might see a black guy in a certain community, you might be like, well, there go a brother. Shout out to that brother. And when you look, he got a white woman. He might be black, but he's really white. So interracial relationships are all over the place. So we're not saying you can't be in them. My point is that if you're an athlete, you need to tread lightly. Shannon didn't understand the game because he was desperate for cooch. I don't think that Shannon was the kind of guy that really was with women. I don't think that he had access to women like that. Now, you might think, nah, bro, that dude must have been banging women left and right. I don't think so, bro. I really don't think so. There's a lot of guys that got money and they really just don't be pulling women like that. They don't, you know? He looked like the type of dude that had to pay for women all the time. Think about this. Do you really think that this woman would get with Shannon if he didn't have no money? Do you really think that that woman would get with Shannon, give up the cooch, give him some head, throw it back if Shannon was broke? No. White women typically get with black men that got status. They're not just getting with you, bro. You know what I mean? Now, you might be a handsome guy and a white woman might be checking you out. It might be is what it is. But to be honest with you, dog, they're only checking with you if they know you got some sort of status, bro. It's a money thing, bro. It's about status. They're not just going to get with a guy that's a bum, that ain't doing nothing. And in most cases, if you got with a white woman, she's not going to tolerate you being a bum. That's another thing. And that's something that a lot of black women can learn from. I know y'all going to get upset with me, but it is what it is. You could go ahead and get upset. A white woman that get with a black man is not going to watch that black man stay broke, stay on the bottom, and not do nothing with his life. She's just not going to do that. She's not going to allow that. She's going to get involved with whatever it is that he do. She's going to be a helpmate to that man. She's going to. She's going to connect him with different people. She's going to do this, do that in order to get that money coming in. She's not going to sit there and have this man sitting here broke. If she recognized that this black man got potential, talents, anything of that sort, a white woman is not going to just sit there and just have this thing as a situationship where I'm just with him and all we doing is having sex and we ain't getting to this money. No, she's going to elevate that man. And that's where the black women get upset at. Because most of the time with our sisters, they'll see a brother that got potential, that got a skill, that got talent. She don't want to get with him until he get to the bag. You have a lot of our women that only would get with a black man only when he get there. Once he get to the success, then she want him. And that's not the way to go. You're supposed to get with the brother when he's on his way. Not when he's on his way, when he, when he's on his way is when you're supposed to get with the brother, not when he got it, So we know a pure fact that this woman would never get with Shannon, especially at 19, 20, if this man is broke. She already knew who he was. 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 She already knew who he was that by him getting with her, he can buy his way. He was financing her life. He was paying her bills. He was taking care of her, guys. That's what he was doing. He was taking care of her, and that is what made her stay. You see? So him getting caught up, losing his money, that's what he get for being a sucker at the end of the day. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know? And a lot of you guys, you're going to fall victim to that if you don't take heed to these videos. You know? If you get with a woman and all you want to do is smash, you just got to let her know. Like, look, I'm not trying to get into no relationship. I'm just telling you straight up. I just want to be upfront with you, like straight. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I'm just trying to kick it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to have fun, live my life. You know what I mean? I'm not really into no relationship stuff, all this commitment stuff. I'm not with it. You know what I mean? I'm feeling you. I want to know if you with it. Like if you want to rock with a brother, it is what it is. We can have fun. We can go out. We can do things. Now, if she rock with you, then it is what it is. But if you meet a woman and you trying to ease your way into like some type of relationship stuff, when you know that's not what you want, you're just trying to smash, she may be the kind of woman that want a relationship and she think that that's where you're going. Nah, you got to let her know what it is up front. You got to let her know up front right away. Like, look, I'm not trying to do all that extra stuff. I'm just trying to kick it. You know? I'm just trying to kick it. To be honest with you, man, in today's day, bro, you should just be focusing on getting your bread and just stay out of the way. You know what I mean? Not saying that you can't date or interact with women. You could. What I'm saying is in today's day, bro, it's dangerous, bro. Really, really dangerous. Like everybody's out to get a check. Everybody's trying to see what lawsuit they can get. So dating has become expensive now. You can't even talk to women. You can't even interact with women because they'll get you fired from the job, sexual harassment. They'll try to sue you, claim that you abused them, all sorts of crazy stuff, man. And it's just like, you know what, man? Just stay to yourself, man. Stay to yourself, because it's like it's a waste of time, man. People setting people up every day. It doesn't even make sense, you know? But let me get back to this thing here, guys, and then we're gonna close out. So he met her at the gym, right? And it says the woman first met Sharpe at the gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was 20, and nearly 2-year relationship followed, according to the lawsuit. Sharpe, 57, so Sharpe was 57, was accused of graping the woman in October 2024. Now, it doesn't make sense that you graped her. I don't believe he did. We all know that he didn't do that. The whole point is she's young, she's white, and it looks as if though he's really trying to hide his secrets. I don't think that him giving her the money is because he violated her. I think it's more so the fact that they agreed upon her staying quiet, meaning that she got some dark, sinister secrets about him that he don't want nobody to know about. Similar to the Diddy situation. You know, Diddy gave Cassie 20 million. Cassie got another 10 from the hotel. You know? And he did that because he wanted this stuff to stay quiet. He didn't want all his freak stuff to come out. You know? Normally people settle out of court because of these things. It's not always because of guilt. It's because of the embarrassment, the public embarrassment, the humiliation. They don't want everybody to be all in their business like, damn. So damn, Shannon, you liked her to use butt plugs on you, dog? Because you never know. This is an OnlyFans model. Ain't no telling what she was doing to that dude, bro. Shannon probably liked getting tied up while this woman's strapped up, while he have a football in his mouth. Some old sick stuff, man. Sick. Listen, a lot of these dudes are sick. This big old dark-skinned monster in a damn bed with that gothic gump dressed like a gump. Y'all remember what is that movie? It had Will Smith, John Travolta, what's that guy? Hines, the black actor. Was it Raiders of the Lost? Pulp Fiction. Remember that film? The Gump or whatever that dude is that was in the basement, in the box. That's how Shannon was dressed. Allegedly, with the white woman. Picture Shannon Sharpe dressed up like that while that woman got a strap on going to town on him. While he got a damn football in his mouth. That's what he's into, guys. Sick. So he settled out of court because he didn't want the secrets to come out that he's allegedly into getting pegged. Because that would be bad news for him right there. If it ever come out that he was getting pegged by the white girl, it's over. It's over after that, guys. Absolutely over. So he said, look, let me give her this money. Bugsby, everybody got paid. You know? Yeah, he probably like wearing lingerie. That's sick, man. Ladies, be very careful. A lot of these guys out here are sick. Some of these guys have dark, sick fetishes, man. Sick. You know what I mean? Like I seen some clip with Lil Uzi Vert looking like a damn woman. Let's see if I can find that photo, man. I was supposed to do a video about that, man. How the hell you spell his name? What is this? Uzi Vert? What kind of crazy name is that, fam? Let me see if I can find that, bro. This dude was wearing lace gloves. Sick stuff, man. Let me see if I can find this mess. Some craziness, man. Yeah, here we go. This is crazy, bro. Could I download this? Let me see if I could download this. Let me turn this off real quick here. Let me see if I could download this video, man. Because I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Something weird is happening, bro. Let me download this video. Give me a minute, guys. Let me download this video. I'm gonna wait for it to load up. Download this video here, man. The world is sick, man. I gotta also do a video about Barack Obama. There's some misinformation being spread by content creators suggesting that Obama is saying that everybody needs to have a gay friend or something like that, and they twisting it. They twisting what he said for clicks and views. So we're gonna have to debunk that as well. Everybody's always twisting stories, man. That's what I don't like about social media. I'm one of the only platforms that actually speak the truth, and we don't lie to the people. A lot of these content creators, they lie all the time, man. It's sick. Okay, let me download this. Download this video real quick. I want to show you a little Uzi Vert because this is what hip hop is in today's day, guys. This is what hip hop is. Oh, it already downloaded already. Okay. Okay. Oh. It's in progress. Oh, it already downloaded. Okay. If you're on the Ringo TV Raw channel, be sure to double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. I don't think it downloaded yet. Let me see. I don't think it downloaded. Let me see. Let me see if it did. Did it? Oh, it did. Or it downloaded. Let me see if it got music in it. Okay. Yeah. I want you to see this mess. Okay. So it downloaded. Let me do this. Yeah, I don't notice that Instagram have turned into a corn site now. Put a 1 in the chat if you notice that. Like Instagram have literally turned into a corn site. Like, I don't know what it is, but anytime I try to post comments on Instagram, it always flags my comments. Like, I'm not allowed to speak my mind, but yet Instagram allow women to be naked on social media. It's crazy. They say that they don't want people posting explicit content, this and that, but it's like, it's okay for women to show their ass. It's okay for women to show their butt, breasts. It's okay to be as sexual as they want on Instagram. It's perfectly normal. Sick. It's like the whole site turned into a corn site now. Okay, let me get this on the screen. I want you to see this. Let me turn that down. Add this on. I'm gonna play it without the volume, right? Because I just want you to see what's going on here, right? So now this is Lil Uzi Vert, right? Now check this out. Somebody please explain to me what the heck is going on here, guys. Could somebody, and you could only see the footage on my Ringo TV reactions channel. If you're on the Ringo TV Raw channel, we're streaming on 2 platforms at the same time, right? What the heck is he doing? What is going on, guys? This guy, bro, check this out, guys. What is going on? Bro, this is hip hop in 2025. Somebody explain to me what the heck is going on, man. You see this? This is today's black man. This is what they doing, guys. People get mad at me when I show the truth. I'm just showing y'all the truth, man. This is what's going on. He got Becky's hair, a blouse. This man, look at the gloves, guys. This man is wearing stocking gloves. This is the image of the black man, guys. The image of the black man. And people get mad at me for speaking this truth. They don't hit the like button. They don't support the show. And I'm showing y'all what's going on in the world. You know? You gonna tell me that something not wrong with that man? You gonna tell me he's not mental? Something wrong? This is cool now. This is what being a black man in 2025 is all about now. No. This is sick, man. That's today's black man. I just wanted to show you that so y'all can see what's going on in society, because they're doing something. So it's like, it's either you guys are gonna be looking like Lil Uzi Vert, or you're gonna be like Shannon Sharpe. It's one or the other. You're gonna either play for the other team, or you're gonna be losing all your money. You know? It's crazy, man. So this guy, it says, both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual relationship. Tumultuous relationship, said Busby, who also represents a number of women who filed suit against Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. So there's also a lawsuit on Deshaun. So he's going to get dragged through the mud too. Probably already did. After, whatchamacallit, let me see, negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. So in the Shannon Sharpe case, they agreed. It says Sharpe was a 4-time All-Pro tight end who played on 2 Super Bowls winning teams with the Denver and one with Baltimore over 14 seasons from 1990 to 2003. He was voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2011. And by the way, Shannon had one of the best Hall of Fame speeches. I got to give him that. You know what I mean? He might be a sucker, a lame for getting played the way he did, but he had one of the best Hall of Fame speeches. His speech was very, very powerful. Very powerful speech. All right. Very powerful speech indeed, but it's like he undid his legacy by this situation. This situation put a damper on his legacy. He retired in the NFL, all-time leader. I don't need to read all of that mess. None of that stuff mean anything because he got played and lost the bag by a woman who is, 58-year-old man lost $50 million to a 20-year-old. That's crazy, bro. How do you even live with yourself, man? How could you even come on YouTube to do videos, man? Like, what the heck is this dude? Did he even make a public statement? Did he even speak yet? This is crazy, man. Like I said, he made a great Hall of Fame speech. Like, I remember one time I was scrolling and I listened to his speech. You know, like how when you binge watching YouTube with Hall of Fame speeches, whether it's in the NBA or the NFL, and you just kind of just binge watching all the speeches. I like watching videos like that. And it came across his video and I kind of listened, and he saluted his brother, you know, and it was a very powerful, powerful speech. You know, they came from nothing. They came from poverty, and he became very successful. But damn, dog, you became very successful only to give your money away over some cooch? Don't make no sense, bro. And this is why, as black men, and even if you're a white man, you still gotta listen to the video, because just the other day we got the CEO, you know what I mean, and the head of HR, they got caught fucking. You know, well, not necessarily having sex, but we caught them. The CEO of Astronomer or whatever that company is, the tech AI company, whatever. Dude got caught holding another man's wife from the back, gripping her from the back, bro. I thought she was single. Word on the street is she's also married. He was holding her from the back, holding her buns, bruh. His wood was on her buns. You know how when you behind a woman and your meat is on her cheeks? That's a good feeling. They were all cuddled up like little lovebirds at the concert or whatever. And the light flashed on them and he ducked down and hit himself. It's too late, dog. So even you white guys, man, even you guys, Todd, you know what I'm saying? You're in trouble. You know, Jonathan, Brandon, Jesse, all you guys. Now we know what you do at the workplace. Don't be thinking the white man when he's at the 9 to 5 that he don't got his side woman too. Y'all think it's just us brothers. You ladies be thinking it's just us brothers that be on the 9 to 5 with our job wife. No, the white man got his job wife too. We caught, now we know why HR have all these issues now. The CEO was fucking the head of HR. You wondering why you got fired for sexual harassment. You wondering why. It's because they be doing the same dirt. They got all these company policies that they put on us. And yet look what the CEO and the head of HR was doing in the back in the booth. That's crazy, man. That man was busting that woman on the job, bro. Imagine you at a job and they got all these company policies. You walking on eggshells. You can't even holler at shorties because you're afraid of getting fired. And the whole time the CEO is smashing the head of HR. And she was proud to be with him. I think she set him up. If you ask me, I think she set up Big Dog, bro. A lot of these white guys got side women on the side. Don't be thinking that Todd and Tad and all those guys, John and all of them, they all got side women, bro. Don't let them fool you. All you white ladies that are viewing the show, you probably think, well,
not my man. The father of my children, he would never. My son's father, Billy, he would never do that to me. We've been married for 3 years, and we have a son. We just bought a house in North Carolina, and I'm very optimistic about our relationship, and I just don't see him doing that. It's like we're Christians and we believe in Jesus Christ. And he goes to work every morning. He would never do that. Not my husband.
Catherine, I'm here to tell you, your man have another woman at the job. He do. Especially if he's a trucker. Shout out to all the truckers out there. Ain't no way you driving that truck for all them hours and you ain't got no woman on the side. You there in the big rig all day like this. Bam, when you go to that rest stop, you better make sure you call her up. Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm in Dallas right now.
You there right now?
Yeah. I'm at the rest stop on Interstate such and such and such. Yeah. Pull up real quick.
All right, I'm gonna be there soon, all right?
People began mad at me all the time, guys. Every time I go live and I start talking my talk, man, they get mad, bro.
My man would never do that. And I'm a black woman. My man, Ringo, no, not my man. He goes to work and he comes home. He would never do that. Never. Because he knows what's good for him. I've been with him for 13 years. We have 5 kids. Ain't no way in this world he's gonna cheat on me. Not my man. You got my man wrong. My man is wrong. I'm calling my man right now. Gary, you listening to me right now. I'm watching the stream right now with Ringo TV. He's talking about men cheating on their women. What are you doing?
She's upset, bro. Gary, if you get that call, bro, hey, it wasn't my fault, dog. Wasn't my fault at all, bro. Yeah, man. So it is what it is, guys. This guy, man, this guy is an embarrassment, bro. Shannon taking mad L's, bro. How you gonna settle, dog? How you gonna settle with this woman, bro? Damn. 50 million, bro. You made her, you retired a OnlyFans model, bro. That's the first in history. She's the first OnlyFans model to be retired, bro. The first. Look at Shannon's face, bro. Dag, bro. Was the cooch that good? Was her cooch that good, Shannon, man? I'm just trying to know, bro. Was her cooch that good? Is it that good, Shannon, bro? The white cooch? The cooch. This man gave a woman $50 million for some cooch, bro. That's what you call some expensive cooch. That's expensive cooch right there, bro. Yeah, the first retired OnlyFans model, bro. I never heard of that before, bro. The first OnlyFans model to retire in history, bro. Man. I'm gonna have to do more videos about this, bro, because men need to know not to do this, bro. And this can happen with any woman. It's not just a white woman thing. So a black woman can sue you and take your money just as much as the white woman. What I'm saying is a lot of stories been like this where white women been taking black men to the bank. You know what I'm saying? And we got to learn from this type of stuff, man. We got to learn from this. I'm not saying you can't go out there and pipe down a white woman. I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying is when you got money, you got to be careful, man. But then again, Shannon, he's not a victim. You know what I'm saying? He's not a victim in this case. He's a willing participant, and he just got to own up to what he did. He said he wanted a sinner. He said he wanted a dirty girl. He got it. So it is what it is. I see people condemning the woman, saying she's going to hell. She should be in prison. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's what Shannon wanted, remember? That's what Shannon said he wanted. He said he wanted a sinner, a dirty girl, and he got it. Right? So that being said, guys, we're going to get up on out of here. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. It is what it is. I think I seen Caramel Kimmy Kim on the Ringo TV. Oh, I didn't even give you a wrench over here. Let me do that. I didn't even give you a wrench over here. First, let me make sure it's you. Don't get mad, but I got to do what I got to do. Because nowadays, man, they be doing weird stuff. You know, they be signing up on the strange accounts and whatnot. Okay, yeah, that's you. All right. So let me give you the wrench. Give you the wrench. Yeah. All right, so. Okay, so it is what it is, guys. I didn't do anything wrong. All right, so yeah, we'll be back later on, guys, with more content. All of you that are on the Ringo TV Raw channel, be sure to double tap the screen to give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We really appreciate you stopping by on the Ringo TV Raw channel. I was looking in the wrong camera. I'm looking over there when we over here. So make sure you double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We appreciate you stopping by. We're going to keep the channel active. We're going to do more content when I go live, especially when I'm doing regular commentary like this. I'll make sure that I'm on both platforms so that the word gets spread all over the place, right? And also, if you're on the Ringo TV Raw channel, be sure to subscribe to the Ringo TV Reactions channel as well, right? Make sure you come on over here, right? So that being said, I'm going to sign out on the Ringo TV Raw channel now. So peace and blessings to everybody over there. Come on over to the other channel. I'm going to sign out over here, right? So you guys take care. Peace and blessings. Signing out the Ringo TV Raw channel. All right. So my final thoughts on the situation. Shannon got what he deserved. It's a hefty price to pay for some cooch. Very expensive cooch. At the same time, as men, if you know you out there playing and you just want to play, because we know that Shannon wasn't in a relationship. It wasn't like he was trying to marry this woman. He just wanted to have sex. He just wanted to have a freak off. But it backfired on him. Something went wrong along the way. and the woman decided to take him to the bank. I believe he probably cut off her expenses. He probably thought it was one of them things where he could just push her away and she could just go. I don't think it was that. I think that, well, yeah, I do think it was that, where he tried to get rid of her and thought that it would just be that easy, but it's not. When you're a guy that got a bunch of money and you're a millionaire, you just can't take a woman that you financed her life, gave her a certain lifestyle, probably bought her vehicles. You done had so much sex with this woman. You just can't cut her off. It's not gonna work. Now, if she cut you off, that's a different story. If she cut you off, then that's her loss. She cut you off. But if you try to cut her off, she's coming for you. She's gonna come for you. And I think that is what happened. She came for him when he tried to cut her off and cut off her monthly expenses. And she said, hell no. Nah, I gotta do what I gotta do. And she have all his secrets, which means she know about his dark arts, his life, his sexual fetishes, all the things that he's into, and it's very disgusting. Also, she probably know things that he said about other people that he don't like, people that he hate. And she probably got recordings and other things that she probably brought to the attorney Bugsby or whatever the name is. And he probably is like, look, please do not make that stuff come out. I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to pay, guys. Don't tell ESPN the things that I said about them. There's probably some things he said about ESPN, about the people he worked with, his colleagues and different people. He probably said, it's probably not even just a sexual thing. This woman probably know things about Shannon Sharpe that could destroy his career forever. You know? It's crazy. So it is what it is, man. Absolutely sick. So guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here. Be back with more content. And y'all stay safe. Appreciate those that support the show, those that click the like, subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. We're gonna do more of these live streams. We're gonna keep this thing going, keep that algorithm fueled with this content. It is what it is, guys. So rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Caramel Kimmy Kim, I see you. Lively Cuts in the building. What's going on? Speaking of Lively Cuts, fam, I was looking at this. I know you're into landscaping and stuff like that. I was looking at this mower, thinking about getting it. It's by Toro. I think it's called the, what is it called, man? It's a commercial mower. Not one of the zero turn mowers. It's a push mower, but it's a commercial mower, and it's by Toro. It's a 30-inch mower. I'm not sure if it's called the Toro Turf Master or something like that, but it have these wheels that rotate, like these wheels that can rotate so that you could turn the mower, because the mower is heavy as heck. You could turn it easy. I don't know exactly the model of it, but it's a Toro 30-inch mower. It's a commercial mower, so it's not cheap, and it have these wheels on the front that's similar to the zero turn mower that it allow you to turn the push mower easy, because it's very heavy to move. But I'm thinking about getting that mower. I'm thinking about getting that one. The 30-inch Toro mower that they sell at like Lowe's for about $1,400. I don't really want that one. I heard a lot of bad news about it. So the commercial one seems to be the one. I think I'm looking into getting that. I don't even know the price of it, to be honest with you. I don't even know the price of it, but I'm looking to get that one, you know, because it's easy to maneuver and it takes less space in the garage. I can't put a zero turn mower in that garage. I like keeping my truck in the garage, and I don't have all that space to put that zero turn mower there. But I can't wait for the fall season. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for the fall to come in, starting next month. I get back to my lawn care stuff, start renovating, doing what I got to do. I can't wait for the season to kick in. You know what I'm saying? This fall is going to be I don't know. For me, I like fall weather. Fall season, I like fall season. It's when I could get to work and do what I need to do. Cause like with me, like with my yard right now, literally the whole yard went dormant, guys. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just went dormant. It's hot, bro. Cool season lawns, it's like when it comes to heat, man, it's like it's in like a summer dormant. And I'm not wasting water. I'm not doing that. I did that at first, but I'm not doing that. When you get that water bill, bro, no, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. I love the summer too. I'm June 1st. I was born in the summer, so I love the summer too. It's just that when it comes to lawn, when you have a cool season lawn, it likes the cool season. You know, temperatures that's between like, you know, like the 50s and probably like the 75, 80, somewhere around there. That's good. But when you start going into that 85, 95, 100 degrees, that cool season lawn ain't gonna like that, man. You know? So it's like all the neighbors, they have a warm season grass, which is Bermuda. I hate Bermuda, man. I hate it. I hate it. And you know what's so crazy about all the neighbors, bro? All my neighbors don't know how to mow Bermuda. They don't know. Bermuda is supposed to be around 1 inch. At least 1 inch. You know what I mean? Bermuda. At least 1 inch, probably 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches, somewhere around there. But it's not supposed to be tall. You're not supposed to let Bermuda grass grow tall. It's like they be wanting to grow tall. No, it's not for that. It's supposed to be low. You know? I don't like that grass because it invades your yard. Like the neighbor next door, his grass invades the yard. The neighbor behind over there, their grass invades the yard because it have these vines, these what the hell you call them? I forgot the name, the proper term, but it grows like sideways and it just keeps growing all over the place. Wow. Stolons, I think it's called. Stolons, is that what it is? Stolons? I'm not sure if it's called stolons, but I have to use, what's so crazy is with this season, this summer, I forgot to put down the suppressors like that suppress or limits Bermuda from growing. It's like a certain chemical you put down. And what it does is if you have Bermuda in the yard, it'll suppress just the Bermuda and allows your cool season to thrive. Because when you have Bermuda coming in and then your cool season is there too, it's going to be fighting for resources. So it's going to be a mess. So I forgot to put down those chemicals. So it just took over the yard. So I'm like, listen, it is what it is. You know, we have next season to get back into the game. You said you're clueless when it comes to grass. You know? Yeah. And if you have a cool I'm not saying you can't have a cool season yard in the summer. You could. But you're going to have to keep it kind of high. You're going to have to keep it kind of high because if it's too low, that sunlight is going to hit that soil. It's going to dry it out. And once it starts drying it out, the grass is going to go dormant. It's not dead. When you see it go brown, when it turns like brown, it's not dead. It's going into dormant because it's protecting itself. It's too hot. It's just too much heat. It just can't deal with it, you know? And don't plant no seeds, cool season seeds in the spring. Don't do it. You know? You said you got this stuff called Nut Sedge Killer by Image Herbicides. It's really good on weeds. That's what I'm going to start next month. Next month, I'm going to start my process to get everything ready for September. September 1st is when I'm overseeding. So, you already know. I don't have to explain anything to Lively Cuts. He already know the game already. But to the viewers that don't know, You got to put down all of your killers, all your weed killers, all that stuff. I'm starting that next month. Like first week of August, I'm starting business. I'm putting down everything. We killing off everything. Everything gonna be clean. And you got to wait at least 3 to 4 weeks before you can overseed. You know what I'm saying? Because those chemicals are down. So if you put down any sort of pre-emergence, you got to wait like about 3 to 4 weeks for that stuff to kind of do its job. And then you can go ahead and overseed. If you overseed within the first week of putting down chemicals, ain't nothing going to grow. It's going to kill everything. I know this through trial and error. So I already wasted a ton of money. So I already know what I'm talking about. But I'm not wasting no water. At this point, I'm not doing that, bro. When your yard goes dormant, just let it do its job and wait till the next season. That's it. Some people cool season yard is still thriving, but then again, they may not live in North Carolina. If you live out in these areas, you got to have good irrigation system. If you don't have a good irrigation system to keep that water going, it's going to go dormant. It's going to go dormant. So if that happens, just let it. Don't waste your time fighting it. You're fighting the elements. Don't even waste your time. You know, next season will be a great season because you treated your yard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait. I'm going to have so much fun. Listen, there's so much organic matter on the yard right now. It's just going to be perfect for when I overseed. I'm going to rent out the aerator from Lowe's. I'm going to go get an aerator from Lowe's or Home Depot. I think Home Depot. I like the Home Depot aerator. It's good. It's just that the machine is a damn beast to use, man. That thing, that's what caused me to sprain my ankle. And at 48, fam, spraining your ankle is no joke. If you 20 and you sprain your ankle, you'll heal up right away. But if you 48 and you sprain your ankle, bro, it's going to take you probably a whole month to heal. Like literally. It's not a game. It takes way longer, but that machine will beat you up because it pulls you as you use the automatic thing to move. But I'm going to get that. We're going to get that situated. Put down those pre-emergents, kill off any weeds, any growth of anything, prep the soil, do what I got to do. Make sure I water in all those chemicals. Everything's going to do what it got to do because sometimes you may have to give it another application. You may have to give it a second application. So starting in August is the best option because once September hit, I want to get right to work so that by the time October come in, I got a whole yard brand new, green and flourishing. I mean, the yard is going to flourish. It's going to flourish before September end. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do some pre-germination. Like pre-germination is when you take the seeds, you soak them in a bucket, in a net, and you pretty much do that. I don't do it till I see little specks coming out of the seeds. I don't do it pre-germination process. I don't do that till you start seeing life come out. I do it for about 5 days, and then I put those seeds in the ground. And I mix it with malorganite, so it could be a carrier for those seeds. You said you fell off the mower and sprained your ankle 2 months ago and still feel it today. Yeah, man. Like, listen, even though I sprained my ankle, I sprained both ankles, bro, on this yard. Both. First one, and then because I was limping, walking while working, I sprained the other one. The first leg is healed up. The second leg is healed up too, but I still feel like a slight, you don't want to do nothing too crazy, you know? But yeah, you got to stay safe out there, even when you're working on the yard, man. They had a guy out here in North Carolina that flipped backwards on his mower. He was mowing on a slant and the machine flipped over sideways, man. It literally flipped over sideways. I was thinking with those zero-turn mowers, and in case any mowing company is viewing my live stream, please cut me my check, please. Please cut me my check. But I feel that with a zero-turn mower or the sit-down mowers or even the stand-up mowers, right? You guys should have wheels that are on the sides of the machine. In other words, if they were cutting at an angle, because you know sometimes you have the drainage, the sewage drainage where the water go through, and you got to cut those side angles, right? I feel that those mowers should have wheels that are on the sides of them. In other words, where you turn the sides, wheels that are pointing that way. So that if you're going at an angle, those wheels would hit the ground and would allow the machine to stay leveled rather than flipping over. Thank me later. Just cut me my check, that's all. Just cut me my check. Just send me a check once you guys start implementing that on machines, because if I had one of those machines, I would fabricate those wheels on the machine myself. You know, if I had one of those machines, you know. But yeah, I would like to get one of those machines because the yard that I have is very large, and it's not the type of yard for you to be pushing a mower. Even if it have self-propel motion, it's just too much work. Using a 21-inch mower on this yard that's over here, it's a lot of work, guys. That's why I got to look into getting another mower. I really want to get one before I do this work, but I'm not really thinking about that right now. I'm going to get one because I will just use what I got. I just recently got that mower that I got now. You know, I could work with it. It ain't bad, but I prefer to get a 30-inch mower or larger because it's a lot of work, man. Mowing, it's a lot of work. But with the way this yard is set up, a zero-turn mower would not be good. It would not be good. The only way you would know is if you're here and you can see the way the yard is, because I don't like that when it goes out into the street area, because it's on the corner. It's like, I don't like that. It's like the sidewalk is there, and if it was like just a flat surface, that would be good. Then the zero-turn mower would be good. Yeah, I don't like mowing all day, man. It's a workout. I mean, I don't mind, but it's a workout. You be mowing it's crazy. It'd be crazy. I made a lot of mistakes last season. Guys. Like last season, one of the mistakes that I did was I wasn't mulching at all. I wasn't mulching. That's one of the mistakes that I did last season. Because, you know, when you mulch, you're recycling back into the yard. So all the nutrients from that beautiful brand new lawn, I was bagging up and just throwing away. That's crazy. I know. It is what it is. You learn as you go. You know, I bagged up the lawn so many times, man. When I think about it, I just was denying the yard nutrients. You know, you gotta mulch, feed the yard back, you know, so that it could grow and flourish. You know, that's a lot of nutrients you're throwing away. The only time it's good to bag up is if you got like some weeds or some disease, some fungus in the yard, which is typical with cool season grasses. That's another thing that I did that was a mistake back last season, was I was watering at the wrong time. Like I was watering at night. You're not really supposed to do that. Because I was busy all day. I said, okay, let me water the yard at night. Not supposed to do that. That's how you get fungus and disease in the yard. You know? Supposed to water early in the morning. Early in the morning when the lawn has that dew on the yard, that's the best time to water. Water right then, right? Early in the morning and probably in the evening when the sun goes down and it's not as hot, but don't water at night. Don't do that. You know, if you water in the day when it's scorching hot, you risk burning your yard. You know, it'll burn the lawn. you know? You said be careful who's around when mowing rocks. It's very peaceful though. I mean, mowing and taking care of the yard is always relaxing for me. It's like therapy. You just have to make sure that you have everything sorted. Like, because sometimes you could be mowing. If you have rocks in the yard, it can hit the blade, damage your blade. It can propel those rocks right back at you, hit you in your foot. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in pain, you know? Yeah, wait for the sunset or even sunrise. That's pretty much the best time to water. Not during the day when the sun is out scorching the yard. Bad time. You know? Bad time. And it also depends on what kind of lawn you have. You have to know what kind of lawn you have to determine what's best. Because what works for one won't be good for the other. Like if you have Bermuda is a warm season grass, so that can tolerate the sun. Bermuda loves the sun. It loves hot temperature. So if you're in hot areas, Bermuda grass loves that. But there's still certain rules you got to follow. If you cut it too high, it's not good, because then now when you cut it lower, it's going to be brownish. You want it to stay green, but you want it to be low, at least 1 inch. Train the yard, cut it so that it can stay low. Eventually it's going to start to green up and do what it needs to do. You got to train the yard, just like how you do with your beard as a man. Like if you cut in your beard, you want it to grow, you got to cut it. Then when it reaches a certain height, you just train the beard, cutting it at a certain height, you know? Shout out to Zats. See you in the building, bro. What's going on? Hey, man, I did some work on the studio downstairs. And you know, we got the show coming up, guys. Don't worry about it. You know, a lot of people have been talking a lot of ish about We Gotta Talk TV. I did some work downstairs. I had to cut the marble table. And at first, man, I was like, oh man, cutting the marble table, bro. Because I never cut a marble table before. You know what I mean? And I'm a carpenter by trade. Think about that. One mistake, man, you destroy the whole thing. So I had to do some research on YouTube, you know, find the correct drill bit to use. I found the correct one, and I looked at a couple of videos and said, okay, let's do it. And I was able to cut like a whole circle through the marble, and it was a success. Everything was good. I was able to do that because what I wanted to do is put the microphones through the table. You know, if it was a wooden table, it would have been easy to do. Anybody could do that. But a marble table is totally different. It's not as simple as you think, guys. You make a mistake, it'll just crack. You destroy the whole thing. You have to take your time. You know, similar when you're with a woman. You don't just drill her. You got to put it in slow. Ease it. Take your time. Allow it to connect. Then, once you're inside, you're in the hole, now you can kind of turn up the pace. Yo, this is crazy, man. So we'll be back later on, guys. Got some more videos I got to do. I got to get something to eat. It is what it is. So, y'all take care, man. I'm going to get up on out of here. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. We'll talk more later on, guys. Ringo TV Reaction salute you. Shout out to everybody that support the show. I'm out of here, guys. Y'all take care. Don't be like Shannon Sharpe. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.